Alright, what's going on, dudes, and welcome back to Minecraft. As of now, we're very appropriately situated in front of Jerry's tree to go over a very special mod. A mod dedicated to none other than Jerry himself. If you're not familiar with Jerry, somehow, he was, and still is, I should say, our beloved pet slime who sadly passed away in a tragic despawning accident. But his memory lives on forever. So, in this mod, we've got a bunch of slime and, more importantly, Jerry-related items to go over. And let's get started. Why not? So we've got slime ore here, and if we mine it out, it just gives us the standard block as is, and we can smelt it, and it'll actually give us this thing called a slime shard. So we'll wait for it to go on through here. And here we go, we have a slime shard. Now there's also a way to craft these things, so the mod actually gives you a way to, rather than having to kill slimes, because obviously we don't really want to do that, if there's an alternative, you can actually craft slime balls using dirt, lime dye, and water. And that'll pass off 4 slime balls to you, so instead of killing 4 slimes, or, well, actually 1 big slime will give you many slime balls, but instead of having to kill any, you can just craft it. Now, using slime balls, you can combine it with some gold and diamond in order to craft the slime shard. That's the alternative way if you don't actually find the naturally spawning slime ore and use that instead. And then, this is where it gets very expensive, but still worth it. You can use the slime shard plus a diamond block, and that'll give you a slime gem. And then using the slime gem in that same configuration, combined with the diamond block, you can give yourself a Jerry gem. So, obviously Jerry is a cut above the rest of the slimes, hence why it takes 9 slime gems to make a Jerry gem. Anyway, with that having been said, let's go on into a couple sort of miscellaneous items. So the first one is a slime head, which you can use and put in an item frame for something like a Jerry memorial. And the second is for an upcoming feature, which will actually be very cool. It's a slime tamer, and ideally, when that's implemented, you'll be able to have a pet slime. So I look forward to having that implemented. Hopefully it'll come soon. Next off, we've got some armor and tools that you can make using the slime gem. So this is the slime tier armor and tools and stuff crafted in the same way you'd make normal armor and normal tools, except with the substitution of blaze rods as opposed to regular sticks. And then, of course, last but most certainly not least, we have our Jerry items. So we've got Jerry armor, which again crafted the same way, and our Jerry tools. So, oh boy, makes me feel warm and fuzzy on the inside. Something I should mention is that the slime ore will actually light up the area you're in. So if we set up our time to midnight here, you'll notice that this area is still lit up, and that's because the slime ore actually emits light. So that's pretty nifty. Anyway, we'll set it back to noon. And now we'll go into our chest here, because I'm sure you're all wondering sort of how well the armor and the weapons perform. Both tiers, slime and Jerry. So we'll start off with slime, and then we'll move along into Jerry afterwards. So here we go. I've got some spiders. I'm going to fly on down to the ground. And first we'll put on our slime armor, and we'll take on some spiders. So let's head on over to the beach over here, and we'll put some spiders down on the ground, and we will hopefully be able to destroy them pretty quickly here. We'll test out the sword first, and then we can move into shovel and pickaxe. So let's go back into survival mode, and because we have damage indicators on, you'll actually be able to see exactly. We need to switch into peaceful first. That would be a good thing to do. You'll be able to see exactly how much damage the sword does. So, 64, 1-hit kill. So that actually does a super substantial amount of damage, even relative to the Divine RPG weapons. I think the highest damaging Divine RPG weapon does 82, and let's see what it crits at. 97. So, pretty substantial damage there. Now, that is to say, it's very, very expensive to make this stuff, given how much the slime gems and the Jerry gems cost, but it seems pretty worth it, and you get a pretty serious sword for that. And then, of course, super duper efficient shovel. And if we find some stone over here, obviously it's going to mine it away pretty quickly. So again, this is the slime tier stuff. And it seems like the slime tier actually mines a little bit less quick than the rupee in Divine RPG. But hey, let's move along into, actually, we need to test out the armor. So let's aggro the spider and have him hit us. And it's pretty strong. Definitely stronger than diamond, as our health is going down less quickly. But let's move on into Jerry tier, which is, I'm sure, what you're all waiting for. All right, let's put this stuff on and give ourselves the Jerry items. It's a little bit more difficult to actually graphically tell the difference between the slime and the Jerry tier tools, but the Jerry armor has more of a bluish tint than the slime. The slime is more lime green. So, anywho, let's spawn another spider over here. And normally, that was 99 damage. That was no crit. And then let's do a crit right here. Oh, that was the same. Did I do that properly? It's also interesting that there are 2 damage values coming up. Perhaps you have to add... Oh, maybe you have to add them together. Because maybe damage... Oh, we just spawned a spider jockey. There's a chance that damage values can't actually display anything over 99. So that's 134 damage. And what's our crit? Come here, you. That was 200 damage right there. Okay. That does a lot of damage. That was 200 crit. Jeez. And then we got our Jerry shovel, which mines away stuff pretty quickly. And again, our Jerry pickaxe, which mines things away a little bit quicker than slime and even more quickly than the rupee. Oh, and last, almost completely forgot that we should check how powerful the Jerry armor is. So, come on, keep hitting us. So even more powerful than the slime, definitely far more powerful than diamond. It's he's hardly wearing away any of our health. So, yeah, I'd probably go for the sword first if I was going to add this, which brings up a good question. Is this something I should add into modded survival? My only concern is whether or not the swords are too powerful, but I'll look for some feedback, and maybe you guys will be interested in me adding it and having some Jerry stuff. So anyway, on that note, thank you very much for watching. If you're interested in downloading, you can find a link to mod info and stuff in the description. Thank you very much, mod author, for making this. It's awesome. Glad you enjoy the series and stuff. And other than that, if you enjoyed, a rating would be much appreciated. And that's it. I will see you all next time.